back with more Magic Arena. I am Sliv, and we are live. Tonight, I plan on drafting some Rivals of Ixalan. Uh, mm, it only has 33 hours left, which I'm guessing means a new draft is going to take its place. I guess I do that like every 2 weeks or something. I missed it last week. I didn't do any drafting last week. So this will be the last night I'll be able to draft Ixalan, and I haven't done it yet. So um, a lot of my gold and stuff's gone since the last time I streamed. What I did was I bought quite a few packs of cards, trying to get some more. Um, what are these wild cards? I couldn't think. Just to try to fill out some decks. I was just going through my decks and was like, okay, what do I want to be able to start building? Of course, I have the mono blue I was playing with last time. I still think my Merfolk deck in terms of win percentage is like the highest win percentage I have. I swapped a few things out. I added in the Curious Obsessions, just to make things just give me more draw on my Merfolk deck with the Mystical Heralds and the River Sneaks. But for the most part, I think this really has the best win percentage out of all my decks right now. I also went through and I went online looking up certain decks that people use like as a meta for Arena, and I imported those. Like here's a White Weenie I imported. I was trying to find an actual tokens deck, but I couldn't really find one that was listed online that I could kind of look at and copy and morph the way I want. Might try to build one of those eventually, but then there was I think I saw this is one Day 9 used on one of his streams with a sideboard, which basically focuses around Mastermind's acquisition. Basically, staying alive and focuses on Mastermind's acquisition to pull stuff from your sideboard to win the game. Yeah, like all these, I just don't have the cards, and I think that's part of my problem. All these decks that I've found, here's an Esper Control, I just don't have the cards. That's part of my problem with Arena is I just don't have the cards to do anything, relevant. So I've just been trying to, like, here's an actual Gates deck. I actually have two different Gates decks. I had one, cloned it, and then changed things around as well. I think this is the one I imported. Yeah, this is the one I imported. And the other ones I called Gates of Fire. I changed some stuff around. This one doesn't need, I think this is like the least demanding of all the decks I need, like in terms of cards that I still need. It's mostly uncommons. I think it's all uncommons. Yeah, it's only uncommons I need to finish this deck out. So, yeah. So maybe once I get a few more uncommons, I can finish up one of these decks. I would love to finish up even just one of them. Then, of course, the two I've had for probably a month now was the Boros Angels deck and the Izzet Drake's deck. Kind of close on the Izzet Drake's deck, but that's starting to get to the point to where it's being updated and outdated by different stuff. So, and it needs some rares and stuff with it. So, I'm probably not going to have a relevant deck beyond my mono blue until War of the Spark comes out, because that's when I actually plan on investing a little bit of money into the game and buying some packs of cards. This is when War of the Spark comes. So until then, I'm probably just going to be running what I have and drafting, trying to get up my gold and stuff. But yeah, so anyway, for drafting, let's go ahead and let's start one of these Ixalan drafts. I haven't done an Ixalan draft. I don't really know the format. The only format I really started to understand was Guilds of Ravnica, and looks like Ixalan's on its way out. My assumption is Dominaria is coming up. I really am excited, so I want to draft Dominaria. From what I heard, that's one of the best sets to draft. So looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and start this. Now, for drafting, like I said, I don't know what's good. Hadana's Climb, that sounds like a really good card. I just don't know how good it is in drafting. I don't know how good any of these cards are in drafting. But what I plan on doing, I plan on taking the best, what I think the best card is for like the first 4 or 5 rounds, for the first 4 or 5 picks. And to me, Hadana's Climb I think is probably the best card in here. That's pretty good for a dinosaur deck. Death Touch and Ascend. 2/4 for 4, but it has Death Touch. No, that's not, just definitely not a first pick. I'm going with Hadana's Climb. Alright, so Stormfleet Sprinter. Can't be blocked. 2/2 with haste and unblockable for 3. That's not bad. No, vanilla cards, don't want those. Dinosaur Hunter, definitely not a second pick. Impale. Removal? I wouldn't mind a removal. I might take the Impale. That's a pretty good card because, you know, it's a 2-drop. Then you pay 3 more and it becomes a 4/2, and you can actually, as long as you have the mana, you can keep buffing it up. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna go with the Impale though. Again, I'm not sure if these are the correct picks, but I haven't done it before. I haven't done this set, so, or this block. I guess it's a block of 2. Yeah, go with the Impale. No. Not bad. Legion Conquistadors. Sure, I'll have chances to get several of those. Suncrest Pterodon. Yeah, so I'm not really, I'm not a color yet. It could be anything still. Um, hmm. I think I might go with the Forerunner. I mean, just looking at it, it's like, okay, both of these are 3 drops. Which one do I think is a little better? I mean, I think Conquistadors are gonna see quite a few of those. So I think I'm gonna go with the Forerunner. Again, I don't know if I'm making the right choices here, but it's all in good fun, right? Each opponent discards 2 cards if you control a vampire. Each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Well, if I knew I was going to be vampires, that'd be pretty cool. I like Relentless Raptor. I'm going with Relentless Raptor. I've got like all the colors, so I guess we can take our pick. See, I told you I'm gonna see a few of these. So pick 5. I might just get a Legion Conquistador. Might as well get my first ones. I'm not really seeing anything I really like. That leaves us open to possibly be red-white, or if I go vampires, I could be white-black. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Pride of Conquerors. It's not a bad little buff if I get a city's blessing. Triumph. Triumph's not too bad. I'm just not really sure. In terms of playables, I mean, I guess all of these could be played. These are pretty good cards, but again, I can't be all the colors, so. It seems like I'm seeing a lot of white. Like, white's definitely coming my way. I might grab the Pride of Conquerors. I think I'm going to see more Moment of Triumphs. Getting the tapped land, getting a dual land wouldn't be bad. I just don't know if I want to get a dual land on pick 6. Flying, as long as you control a dinosaur. Pride Conquerors. Not a bad 1-drop. I'm kind of moving towards definitely being white. I don't think Adonis Climb's going to make it. But I don't have a Adonis Climb at all, so I'm definitely not mad that I picked that. Snuphorn. If I'm going vampires, don't want a 4-drop without having. I kind of want a 1-drop card. I don't have a 1-drop at all yet. And that's decent to get out turn 1 to have a decent blocker, and then later in the game, if I have City's Blessing, having a 3/3 for a 1, it's not bad either. Yeah. So I'm kind of moving towards being white for sure. Black is still questionable. Red is still questionable. I'm just not seeing really any red cards that I'm liking. Like, I'm seeing a lot of these vanilla Raptors. Moment of Triumph, Voracious Vampire, 3-drop for a 2/2 with Menace. Moment of Triumph. Yeah, sure. Five toughness is pretty decent. It has flying, and as long as I can get out, dinosaur. I could even splash red if I really wanted to, or splash black. Well, I don't really want to splash black for 2, but that's definitely splashable. I'm still not black yet. I only have 1 black card. So looking between the red and the white. Oh man, I don't know. It's between those 2. A 2/5 with flying. I mean, it's a little expensive. Might grab the pterodon this time. Alright. Cool. Zatalpa. There's luminous bonds too. Oof. I'm taking the Zatalpa, but I'm kind of wishing I didn't have to pass on the luminous bonds. Alright, let's see. Whoa. Like that. Holy cow. Might be rare drafting. I mean, who says I can't be 3 colors either? So, I mean, I don't know how good that is, but I like it. I mean, worst case scenario for 3s, each opponent, my opponent will sacrifice a creature. I mean, hey, that's not bad just for 3 mana. It's kind of like a mini murder where they pick the creature, but Squire's Devotion. Oh man, I like the Squire's Devotion too, but I'm just taking it because I can. Oh, there's a Luminous Bonds. Thank you. Thank you for giving me one. So I'm put all my instants and sorceries like over here. I just want to see my creature curve. Okay, definitely need 1s and 2s for sure. Dusk Legion Zealot. I mean, it's another Death Spitter. Bombard. Take the Bombard. Nothing here in my colors really. The Eraska Relic might be the best thing here for me. Because I've definitely decided at this point I'm not touching green or blue. Still going through red and black. I wouldn't mind trying to get a dual land or two just to start mana fixing a little bit. Who knows, I could still remove the black or the red and just be dual color as well. So, man, wrong color. I don't need the blue. Oh, do I want a third Death Splitter? Or, wait, I thought I had two Death Splitters. Death Spitters. Or did I only... I thought I had two of them. Maybe not. Do I want to... It's a 3/5. Again, 5 health's pretty decent. And then basically every time I block with him, as long as he doesn't die, I mean, even if he dies, I still gain 2 life, but... Okay, not bad, I guess. It's kind of costly. Charging Tuskedon, I like charging Tuskedon. Mutiny. Man, I know my curve's pretty high right now. I'm getting a lot of these big cost things, but there really wasn't any vampires in this pack. Like, I was trying to get some vampire stuff, and there was nothing. Like, this is the first, I think this might be the first vampire I actually saw that isn't horrible, so has flying. Might grab the mutiny, though. Another Snubhorn. The Snubhorn's not going to be bad. So just grab my colors, and that way I can sort through it later. Alright. Search for Escanta. I need one of those. Like, not for this, but I need one. Let me look at everything else. Probably gonna be stupid of me to take the Search for Escanta, but man, I could really use it. It's so tempting to take because I don't have any rare. I have one rare. I need like 2 or 3 of those Search for Escantas, and I don't have any. Oh god. No. No. It's not bad. It's a 2-drop. I need 2 drops. That'd probably be one of the better picks, or Skyblade Legion, 1/3 flying. Getting one of those 2 drops would probably be the smart thing for me to do. About to just take it just because I am. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I need it. Alright, so 0/3 that reduces my... How many dinosaurs do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quite a few dinosaurs, so getting that dinosaur spells cost less probably is not a bad idea. It's a 1-drop. I could use some 1-drops. I know I said I need some mana fixing. I could grab the Unclaimed Territory and call dinosaurs. I'm going with that. Huatli. You gain life equals the greatest power among creatures you control. Create a 3/3 green dinosaur token with trample. Huatli deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way can't block this turn. So there's probably some better cards than the Huatli. I'm liking the Imperial Lancer. It's a 1-drop. If I have a dinosaur, it has double strike. But I keep looking at the Huatli just because. Oh. Mainly because I've grabbed stuff that, you know, kind of like doing a little bit of rare drafting here with this. Why not? Rare drafted.
History is written by the victors.
Well, I don't know why I put it there. I mean, I can run Huatli. Maybe. You gain twice X life. Put Sanguine Sacrament on the bottom of its owner's library. God. What am I going to do? All these rares are going to mess up my drafts. Why are they passing me rares? Stop. There's another Kinjali's Collar. I don't care, don't judge. I still haven't done any mana fixing, which kind of blows. Not bad. Skittering Heartstop. Let me just remove the black cards for now. I don't think I have any removal. Well, I have the Luminous Bonds, but that's probably it. Somehow I merged into white-red. I might grab this Rigging Runner, because I'm a little short on 1-drop creatures. Raptor Hatchling, I like that one. I might grab the Raptor Hatchling. Hijack's pretty good. I'm grabbing the Raptor Hatchling. Ooh, I want the 2-drop, I think. Sure Strike. Combat Trick, yes please. Well, I didn't do any mana fixing, but I dropped down to only 2 colors, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Plus, I'm at 28 out of 40. I got to get down to about 23, so I got to cut 5 cards as it is, which is fine. I'd rather have... That's why I went on ahead and cut all the swamp cards. I can't. No, I'm not going to get a 3. Well, I mean, it's really it's not playable. I don't think that's playable. Is the Hierophant's Chalice playable? Yeah, it could be, but I'm putting it aside for now. Queen's Agent. No. Hijack. I'm going to take the Hijack. Dual Shot. Or another Hijack. I'm going to take Dual Shot. I'm spreading that. Okay. Wow. Did not go the way I thought it was going to go, but okay. Get rid of things that I'm not 100% sure I want to run. I only got 1 Legion Conquistador. I thought I'd get more. Keep the Hijack for now. So that costs 4, but I do get an extra artifact token that gives me a little bit more mana, so I might keep that in for now. No, if I want it, I'll pick it back up. I'm going through, like I said, I want to keep only the things I know for a fact I want to play. I'm going to control the dinosaurs, so that's going to be a 5/3 for 4, and with trample, so we'll keep that. Imperial Ceratops, yeah, 2 flyers there. Keep the Tuskedon. I'm going to keep Watley. Yeah, I think that'd be good, especially if, you know, I can, for plussing it, I could always try to play something to give me a +1/+1 to make something even bigger. And of course, I'm going to keep Zotapa. So I think I'm down to where I only need to pick 1 card. Let's see what I want to put in here. Pride of Conquerors, maybe. Let's do this. That might be pretty good with my Raptors, because some of the stuff where it's like when it's dealt damage, I gain life. If I deal 1, I gain 2 life. I can draw a card. Deal 1 damage, deals 2 damage. That would probably be pretty good with the Enrage. Of course, this would die, but I'd get a 3/3 in its place, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do Shake the Foundation. We'll do that. Alright, looking at lands. My 1-drops are more plains, but my 2-drops is all mountains. Every single 2-drop I have requires mountains, so I think having 9/8 would probably be correct. Looks like I'm a little more mountain focused. Seems like I have more mountain cards than I have plains cards, but because I have more of, or I guess 3 of my creature 1-drops are plains and only 1 is mountains, this doesn't count as an instant. For my turn 1 plays, I have 4 cards, and 3 of them are plains. Having 8 plains makes sense, and then getting to 2, everything else is requires mountains. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna call this Ixalan jank. Oh God. 5, 5, 5, 2, 5. Like it's just there's no curve. It's a plateau. There's no curve. 16 creatures to 7 non-creatures. That's actually not bad. That's probably about where I want it. Okay, we'll play this Ixalan jank. I don't want that picture. I'm gonna put my only gold card on there. Ixalan jank. We'll make it. Or should I put Huatli on there? We'll put Huatli on there. I took Huatli over some other good stuff, so Huatli better feel special. All right. 36-minute draft. That's probably my fastest draft, but I think usually I take about an hour. I was taking about an hour in guilds, but this time I was just going with whatever. I was like, this looks good. Oh, rare draft. Take that. So, comes to the realization that it's only gold. I can get gold back, no big deal. Alright, so... Well... I don't like having only one planes, but I've got plays for a few turns, so... He wants to start out. No lands. I am land. I'm stuck already. Why would I attack with 0 degrees? Man, stuck. I shouldn't have kept that hand. I was like, oh, it's only one land. I'm gonna play it. Because typically the way Arena's been working for me lately is I draw a ton of lands. So I just went, oh yeah, whatever. There we go. Okay. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? What do I want to play? Get out of Raptor Hatchling, it's fine. Oh, I could play a snub as well. So I forgot my Jolly's Collar's already there. And I can't attack. I'm waiting on this Relentless Raptor because I know... I'm just gonna go ahead and no block this. I should have blocked with that actually. I would have got a 3/3. He still would have done 2 damage to me though. I would have got a 3/3 out of it. Oh, I didn't want to play that yet. Fuck, I messed up. I wanted to play that after I attacked. That was my bad. Oh well. What can I do? I can get my... oh no, I can't get it out. I thought that was reduces it by 2. It only reduces it by 1. Well, balls. go ahead and just chump for me, please? Go and do that, get my 3 out. That should get the Yep. Nice. There we go. That's better. Eh. Do that. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna lose one Snubhorn probably. I'll lose one of my 3/3s for sure. Probably that 3/2 as well. But I'm gonna clear up the board a little bit. Okay. Sure strike him. So that way he only gets one of the Raptors. Oh no, I guess. Well, I guess both Raptors will still do damage. But cleared up the board some. Put that guy down. Nice. Nice. I'll take my first game as a win. That's always a good way to start. Okay. Oh, I thought it was 100 for the first one. 200. Did they change it? I thought it was 100 no matter what. Maybe it was only 50. All right. Land-wise, I guess it was really just my fault there for not mulliganing to start with, but it still worked out in the end. I'm trying to think if there's any changes I want to make. I don't think so. Mutiny. What would I get rid of mutiny for? I mean, what would I get rid of for mutiny? Sure strike would help there. I still think I'm good right now. I don't think there's anything I mean, hijack maybe? Swap mutiny with hijack. So it's either taking control of my opponent's creature for a turn, or just straight up killing a creature. I think I'm gonna keep hijack for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep hijack. Well, he get the creature back at the end of the turn though. Or mutiny, I could just straight up kill something. Do I have 2 mutinies? Oh no, okay. I clicked it and I was like, wait. Alright, I'm gonna roll this. Shit, oh, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna drink. Oh, too late. Cancel doesn't work. Cancel button's broken. Oh well, I'll get a drink after this match. It's fine. Alright, so we got snub, bonds, 2 lands. Okay, so we got 2 creatures to play on turns 1 and 2. 2 lands to start with. I'm gonna keep it. Let's go ahead and get my snub down first. 0-3 is nice because it's out of shock range. I don't think shock's in this set. I think. Crap catcher. Why would I attack with a 0? It's basically a wall till I get a send. 2 vigilance. Rigging runner. I offered, he said no. Okay. 0-5 is gonna be a little hard to deal with, but alright, I'm running into a little bit of land problems again. It's fine, I'm working my rigging runner out. Yeah. I might have 2 luminous bonds at 0-5 just so I can get around it because he's just start blocking it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I probably should have done that last turn. No, I don't have the. Never mind. I don't have the lands to do that yet. I'm still selling lands. There we go. Okay. So we can't block with it. That. He might take all 3, maybe. He did. Okay. It's fine. Surprisingly, he's not blocking. William Walrus. I'm stuck on lands again. 17 lands, right? Yeah. 17 lands. He's going wide, and I don't have lands. It's fine. Good. Okay. 2/2, 2/2 vigilance. Lifelink, lifelink. So I could do. I think I could do this. 1, 2. He'll hit me for 3 and gain 2 life. Do I want to take those guys out? I don't care. Let's take them out. I would love one more land, please. Maybe 2 more lands. That'd be good. Yeah. Lightning regroup. I'm too short of getting my damn Snubhorn to have be a 3/3. Let's just take it to him. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do 2 damage to him. That's fine. Now he's gaining life back, which kinda sucks. Not gonna block him. Well, yeah. There we go. Wait. 2, 4, 2, 3. Oh, I need a mountain. Fuck. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm losing this race, by the way. Losing this race. I should leave. I'm gonna leave back the blockers. He has a second. Damn it. I just didn't get my mountain. Not getting the mountain kind of blows, but he's out of cards too. So I'm gonna stay back and block next turn because I'll attack with the raptor, I think. No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna attack the raptor. Alright, I wanna block the 2s. 2, 3. I'm gonna take 4, he's gonna gain 2. Son of a bitch. Should I gain life? Yes. Gain 3 life or put out a 3/3 trample. I'm gonna gain 3 life.
Their strength is your strength.
It has trample. It does have trample. Okay. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, so if I... So that's 7. So that alone will kill me. 2... 9. So that's 10 damage if I block all this. But if I do 3 here for now, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. It's 8. We'll have to do it like this, I think. I think I counted right. I have 1 life left. Ugh. Then I'm gonna be out of creatures though. 2. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little bit happier with that outcome. Alright, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4 left to attack with. I need life. I think I'm gonna gain life again.
Their strength is your strength.
I'm not gonna attack. I gotta play defense. He has to have a combat trick, I'm thinking. He has a combat trick. He has 1 card, all his lands up. I don't want to lose my Tuscan on. I really don't want to lose my Tuscan on. Tuscadon will do double damage if I hit him. I can make creatures not be able to block. Basically... Okay. It's fine. I was thinking if I could survive that round without losing any creatures... Well, no, shit. He gained quite a bit of life there. Okay. Down to 5. I think I just keep gaining life, or I could. Ooh, I could kill off. I could kill off all his creatures right now. Actually, we're gonna do that. Can't kill the rigging crew, but I can kill the other things. Of course, a fanatical firebrand. He sacked it. Okay, I take 1.
The more I conquer, the sweeter the victory.
We'll hit him for that. Have a 0/3 down for blocking, and my turn. As long as he can't do 4 damage to me, I'm okay. I'll gain 4 life next turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and gain life.
Their strength is your strength.
2 attacks. Minus 1. I think he forgot that the Tuscadon does double damage. Ooh, that was a tough one. 2-0. My jank deck. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna stop the stream just for a second, just to set a placeholder. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.